Sup? This is gonna be a video about D&D, politics, facial hair, how I suck at dancing, and I'm not doing that shit, and singing my ABCs. Also, music. Okay. First thing on the list is D&D. I don't know who plays D&D, but, it's pretty great, depending on who your dungeon master is, and, what campaign you're playing. See, that's the great thing about it. If you have friends that are really creative, you can play a campaign that's just kind of fucking crazy. The only problem is they usually last forever. We only ever finished one campaign, and it took us, like 2 years. Oh, I used to play it every day at lunch when I was in high school with my friend Tyler, and it's pretty great. But I wouldn't mind explaining the rules and whatnot if anyone asked. Like, my favorite character was we did a World War Hulk campaign because I like comic books and stuff, and my favorite character that I had was She-Hulk. She was pretty boss, and that was the only campaign we ever finished. It sucks because it was a really good campaign, and it shouldn't have ended like it did. Like, it was bad. It didn't end like the comic books. No, God no. Who would do that? Who would make something end like it's supposed to? Oh God, no. Like, anyway. So that's D&D. Since there are too many topics to discuss in under 10 minutes, I'm just going to make short versions of them. Politics is next. I don't like to talk about politics because I have a really, really strong hatred towards government. Like, I don't want to dismantle that shit. I just don't like it. They're hypocritical, and I don't like it. However, I am Republican. I really don't think that anything that the government does is right. I don't think that we were ever meant to have such a government as we do. I think that the federal part of the government was never supposed to exist, and uh, the Senate and House and everything wasn't supposed to exist. Uh, our votes don't count. It depends on what it is. If we're voting for state or city or county, it counts. Anyway, I don't vote. I can't. I'm not a natural born citizen. Also, I have a felony, so. But aside from that, next one is facial hair. Not just any facial hair. One of our dear fans, his facial hair. He's younger than me. Well, no, he's a couple months older than me. And he has, like, this full fucking beard. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Are you a lumberjack? It's great. And, I don't really like facial hair. And I don't like facial hair that's, like, all over the place. I like facial hair that's just, like, right here and here. And, if you have, like, the face for a mustache, go ahead and get yourself a mustache. And, give out some mustache rides and, whatnot. But aside from, like, just a little tiny bit, not like a douchebag beard, but like just a little tiny bit, I don't mind. Like, it's perfectly okay. Let's see, the next one is how I suck at dancing and how I'm not going to do that shit. Never suggest that again. Ever. No one, ever. Don't say the word dance to me. Ever. I can't dance. I've tried. I could do the Soldier Boy. But because I'm not the skinniest person in the world, and I don't want my boobs and my chunk to be like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anywho, just don't ever ask me to dance ever again. That is the dumbest thing in the world you could ever do. Just ask me to dance. Anywho, the next topic was I was supposed to sing my ABCs. I can't sing. I really can't. I'd like to think I can, but I can't. Like, I was in chorus for so long, but I can't sing. The hell am I fooling? I'm not fooling my damn self. I'm aware that I can't sing. So, we'll save that for last. But the next topic is music. I like music. I like a lot of kinds of music. I like to produce and compose music. I really like music. I've played drums ever since I was 8 years old. I love music. That shit keeps me alive. There's music to fit everything. My favorite kind of music, my favorite genre is metal. Like any kind of metal. Specifically melodic metal, or I do kind of like deathcore. I also like a black metal and death metal, and I like progressive metal. Progressive is my favorite ever. Like, Opeth is like the best band ever. Really. If you don't know who they are, you should Opeth, O-P-E-T-H, and go up there to that little search bar thing that's on top of Google there, and go ahead and search for Bleak, B-L-E-A-K, K even. And just orgasms everywhere. But aside from that, I don't like dubstep. I really don't. It's okay when I'm driving. It makes me haul ass. It's just kind of bad because I don't want any more speeding tickets. Can't even drive. Doesn't really matter. But like, this is the only time it's okay. It's dubstep. It's terrible. It involves absolutely no talent. The only way I can see that you have to be talented to compose dubstep is like you have to at least have some sense of melody and not melody. Melody, I guess. And some sense of tone and rhythm mostly. That's it. Other than that, like it doesn't involve any sort of fucking talent at all. It's the worst genre in the world. Like I said, I don't know if I posted it, but Skrillex just ruined it for me. He just blows so hard. Anyway, I don't like country music. I'm from Georgia. You can tell I ramble about it and sound pretty southern, and I'm kind of programmed to like it. I have to admit, there are a couple songs that I'll deal with. It has to be before the 90s. Because after that, like, country went pop, and it was just terrible. And it was, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I would rather live on Mars without a fucking helmet to keep me alive. I would rather travel to outer space and just, like, float around forever. I don't care if I have to eat. Or piss, or I don't care if I need to sleep. I just don't want to live on this planet anymore. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to let space do it for me. But, anywho. So, it's getting towards the 10 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and sing my ABCs. Don't judge me, please. Here I go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs, and I still want you to sing on there. There you go. Alrighty, I sing my ABCs. But this is probably going to be the last video today. If I get, like, really sleepy, I'll make another one and I'll post it. I don't think so, though. But, shout-outs to Ethan, Matt, Tyler, Amin, our other admin, and to anyone else who just kind of gives a shit. Eric too, even though I don't know who you are. Anywho, thank you for watching. Bye.